Life is like a crazy storm of chaos and struggle and overcoming and highs and lows and ups and downs, and it just never seems like it's ever going to end, and I don't want it to. It's like, to me, I have no filter. I just know my whole life philosophy is to always be honest, and be honest even when you're doing bad things or sinning, in a sense, whatever, however you want to put it. Like, I just know you always have to be true to yourself, and that's being honest. And even when you're not doing well, you have to be honest about that, because it's the only way things can move forward and change, and it's the only way I think you can feel peace. Well, I mean, I'm a unique case because I feel like I lost a lot of those years of my life to depression and being so introverted. I honestly swear I had like one good year of school my whole life, and that was my senior year. And you know, that was a part of like, I was with a group of people that all came together, and we were all friendly. And I realized, I thought every year was like that, but I look at a bunch of other years and they're not, you know. And I guess what I'd say to my younger self and people in high school is, one, what education is supposed to make you want to do is to teach yourself more, because like they don't teach you how to have a job, they don't teach you, you know, about banking, they don't teach you about stuff that really makes you need to survive in the real world. And I hate the environment, to be honest. Like, there's just bullies on and all over in like many senses. But you have to realize, I think the most important thing for you to realize too is just that you're not alone. Even when you feel like you have no friends, there's no clique, you don't even feel like you belong with any year or nothing, is like, there's other people on this big planet who feel that same way. My advice and my suggestion is for everyone, even if you don't have depression, is just open up and just be real and talk. Like, I don't understand people when I meet them who hold things inside, because you become numb in a shell, and maybe it's getting you through for a bit, but in the long run, like, that's not living. So always talk and find your outlet. Like, your outlet can be music, it can be exercise, it can be, you can be a thrill seeker, you can just be a reader. Like, just make sure you find something that you can express yourself with. And depression makes you do that too. It makes you realize, it gives you more effort and more incentive to realize you got to take care of yourself, because no one else is going to when it comes down to it. I think that's really important for people to realize, you know. In a way, we're alone in our loneliness, and it's just one of the many paradoxes of life. And I'd say most importantly though, when you're lost, which I've used my youth years, I've always had a very strong sense of self, you know. I'll still tell you right now, I'm like, I just turned 21. Do I have my whole life figured out? No, but I know me, and I've always tried to get to know me more and to do as many things as possible, and do that when you're young, because you got to find yourself. Once you have a strong sense of self, you can apply that to a career and relationships and everything else in life. Like, I had a ticket was already bought to meet my grandfather I never met in Australia, and that backed out, kind of didn't happen, and the tickets were already bought. So like, in a month my time was up, or that money was going to waste. So I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And at that moment I was very lost, dealing with a lot in terms of relationships. So I go to Vietnam and like completely lost. And let me tell you, like, when it comes to traveling, again, I'm going back to like, it makes you constantly reflect on your life. Like, you're traveling into your own head. The bellboy, the first night, I'll just go with him. Like, it's so hard to pick. I met so many. But I mean, he just was so friendly with me and generally didn't want nothing from me and just chilled. And he gave me a bunch of wine and he brought his friends. And, you know, I just got completely drunk with people who rarely spoke English, but we were reading each other's body language and having like fun. And he was just really friendly because he was like the interpreter. But he was just so chill and so welcoming, you know, like, because it's not like I was in the nicest area. He's just like, yo, this is what it is, and I hope you have fun. And one of the last things he said was like, it was really funny because you wouldn't hear someone say this in English. It was like, I wish you the most success and happiness in your life ever. And I've never heard no one say that as a goodbye, you know. So he was just trying to express some realness from his heart, and it just came out really nice. So I won't forget that. I think I was placed here on this earth to encourage others. I mean, it's the only thing that makes me really feel good or real all the time, and to just have fun.